emergency, please?
My daughter's passed out. We're doing mouth to mouth. Please get here quick,
okay,
please.
okay. All right, we're going to. How old is your daughter?
She's 30. Please hurry.
She's 30? Okay, she's with you now?
Yes, there's someone coming.
Yeah, ma'am. You don't have to yell. We're going to send somebody out there, okay? Is she awake?
Please, no.
Is she breathing?
No.
Okay, so somebody's doing mouth to mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
This was the call that unfortunately marked the end of Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy was an actress known for her relatable demeanor and roles in Clueless, 8 Mile, Girl Interrupted, and King of the Hill. Born in Atlanta, by her teenage years, she had already made a name for herself in supporting roles in major films. As she enjoyed worldwide success, Brittany struggled with anxiety, depression, and insomnia, which she tried to self-medicate with prescription drugs and alcohol. As her drug abuse worsened her physical and psychological condition, impaired her performance on set. Brittany developed severe anorexia, which took a toll on her, and she eventually succumbed on the 20th of December 2009, when she was only 32 years old. In this video, we'll look at the final hours that led to the death of one of the legendary actresses of our time. Brittany Murphy was born on November 10, 1977, in Atlanta, Georgia, to Sharon Kathleen Murphy and Angelo Joseph Bertolotti. Murphy's father was heavily involved in organized crime and spent most of his life in and out of prison. As a result, Murphy's parents split when she was only 2 years old. Brittany and her mother moved to Edison, New Jersey. It was during this time that Murphy became interested in acting and performing. To encourage her talents, Murphy's mother enrolled her in Verne Fowler's School of Dance and Theater in Colonia, New Jersey, when she was 5 years old. It was there that Murphy took dance and voice lessons until she was in her early teens. She also learned to play the piano and the trumpet. When she was 13, Brittany and her mother relocated to Los Angeles, California to pursue her acting dream. She enrolled in John Burroughs High School and started auditioning for roles. Murphy faced some challenges and bullying in high school, as she was often teased for her appearance, accent, and aspirations. She was called fat and ugly by some of her classmates and mocked for her southern drawl and her desire to be an actress. She also had to deal with the absence of her father, who had a criminal past and estranged from her and her mother. However, Murphy did not let these obstacles stop her from pursuing her dream. She was determined, confident, and optimistic, and had the support of her mother, who encouraged her to follow her passion. Murphy said her mother never tried to stifle her creativity, and she considered her mother a crucial factor in her later success. When I asked my mom to move to California, she sold everything and moved out here for me. She always believed in me. She made her debut on television in the sitcom Blossom in 1990, and then landed a starring role in Drexel's Class in 1991. She gained recognition for her performance as Ty Frazier in the teen comedy Clueless in 1995, which was a critical and commercial success and developed a cult following. She also appeared in independent films such as Freeway and Bongwater in the 1990s, and made her stage debut in a Broadway production of Arthur Miller's A View from the Bridge in 1997. Murphy's career continued to flourish in the 2000s, with roles in films such as Don't Say a Word in 2001. Murphy and Eminem also co-starred in the 2002 drama 8 Mile, where they played lovers. They had a brief fling during the filming, but it was not serious. Eminem later said that Murphy was a good person and that he was shocked by her death. He also dedicated a song to her titled You're Never Over in his 2010 album Recovery. Her later roles included Riding in Cars with Boys in 2001, Spun in 2002, Uptown Girls in 2003, Sin City in 2005, and Happy Feet in 2006. Murphy also voiced the beloved character of Luann Platter on the animated television series King of the Hill for 13 years. Brittany Murphy's last film before her death was Abandoned, a thriller, drama that also stars Dean Cain and Mimi Rogers. In 2003, Murphy and Ashton Kutcher co-starred in the romantic comedy Just Married, and also dated for a few months in 2002 and 2003. They had a lot of chemistry on and off screen, and often praised each other in interviews. However, their relationship did not last long, and they broke up amicably. Kutcher later said that he was heartbroken by Murphy's death in 2010 and that he never got a chance to say goodbye. After her breakup with Ashton Kutcher, she was briefly engaged to talent manager Jeff Quatinetz, and then to Joe Macaluso, a production assistant on her 2004 movie Little Black Book. Brittany got married to Simon Monjack in 2007 in a private Jewish ceremony in Los Angeles. They had met when she was 17, but started dating in 2006. The couple, together with Murphy's mother, moved to her $3.9 million home on Rising Glen Road she had bought in 2003 from Britney Spears. Their relationship was controversial and problematic, as many of Murphy's family and friends did not approve of Monjack. He was a British screenwriter and producer who had a history of fraud, lawsuits, and debts. He was also accused of being abusive, controlling, and manipulative of Murphy, and of isolating her from her loved ones. Murphy's once thriving career slowed after the marriage, as rumors swirled around town that Monjack made it difficult to work with her. In November 2009, Murphy traveled to San Juan, Puerto Rico, to film a movie, The Caller, and her husband, Simon Monjack, and mother, Sharon Murphy, went with her. She contracted a bacterial infection. She also suffered from anemia and took various prescription and over-the-counter drugs to cope with her symptoms. She was reportedly very thin, frail, and depressed, and had trouble standing and remembering her lines. She was also isolated from her friends and family by Monjack, who was accused of being abusive, controlling, and manipulative of her. He also interfered with her career and health and prevented her from getting proper medical care. By mid-December, she had a terrible bout of laryngitis and was going through her second period in a month, which caused anemia. For 6 weeks, she thought she could overcome it and didn't seek medical attention, but finally called on Friday to make an appointment for Monday. But she never made it through that weekend. At 8 a.m. on December 20th, 2009, which was a Sunday, the Los Angeles Fire Department responded to a medical request at the Los Angeles home Murphy and Monjack shared. She had collapsed in a bathroom. The firefighters attempted to resuscitate Murphy on the scene and was transported to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, where she died at 10:04 a.m. after going into cardiac arrest. An autopsy was performed the day after she died. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office, in a report issued in February 2010, said that the cause of her death was pneumonia, anemia, and drug intoxication from prescription and over-the-counter medications. No illegal drugs were found in her system. 5 months later, on May 23, 2010, Monjack was found dead in the same bedroom at their Hollywood home. The cause of his death was pneumonia, anemia, and drug intoxication. Many people suspected that there was foul play involved in their deaths or that they were poisoned by toxic mold in their home. Some people believed that Murphy was a victim of the dark side of Hollywood, where she faced pressure to lose weight, change her appearance, and deal with harsh criticism and gossip. They also blame Monjack, who was described as a manipulative and abusive con artist, for isolating Murphy from her friends and family, controlling her career, and exploiting her money and fame. They allege that Monjack drugged Murphy, caused her emotional distress, and prevented her from getting proper medical care. However, the medical examiners dismissed these claims and ruled their deaths as accidents. After her death, a wide variety of friends have dedicated words to her in interviews, recognizing her legacy and work within the film industry. Murphy was loved by many fans and critics for her versatility, charisma, and authenticity. She left behind a memorable body of work that showcases her range and passion as an artist. She also inspired many people with her kindness, generosity, and optimism. She once said, "I think the key to happiness is allowing ourselves to not feel bad or guilty for feeling it and letting it be contagious, and to not be dependent on other people to create your own happiness." She truly left a mark in the film industry which will be felt for years